Empathy, as we know, is the key to better understanding. The award-winning Walk a Mile in Her Shoes is an international men's march to stop rape, sexual assault, and gender violence. The city of Petersburg is hosting its second annual walk next month. Sheriff Vanessa Crawford and Lieutenant Colonel Furley Yerby from the Petersburg Sheriff's Office are here to share the details of this year's event. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
This is exciting. So obviously it worked for you since you're going to try it a second time.
Absolutely, yes.
Kind of explain what this is all about.
Well, this is a men's march against sexual violence and domestic violence. And it's an educational endeavor to raise men's awareness of what it is to walk a mile in a woman's shoes when they've been abused.
So not only is this an educational event, but it's also a fun event.
It's a fun event, absolutely. To see men walking in, see this man, for example, walking in these shoes, these high-heel shoes, it's exciting, it's fun, but again, it's educational, and it is a fundraiser for the James House.
And explain, well, first of all, let's talk about the event itself. What was it like to be out there walking in a woman's shoes?
Well, actually, it's a challenge. Being 6 foot, 260 pounds, I thought it would be easy at first. Mm-hmm. So this is no comparison to what I wore last year, but
you look good in that, though.
So the heel was about 3 inches high. It was a red shoe, and I put it on, and the first, I say, 200 yards was pretty easy. Then about a half a mile, I was like, oh my gosh, and it's really challenging, but it was fun. It was a fun event to raise awareness for the community.
And I'm sure what it does as well is when you get a group of men out there who are all doing the same thing for the same effort, the conversation gets interesting as that mile goes on, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. It was almost like a army march after a while. You're trying to encourage your partner to, come on, you can do it. I can't do it.
Mm-hmm. And then when you get to the end comes also the educational part to talk about what the true reason behind this event is.
Absolutely. We also have a person who's a survivor to speak at these events, and we want people to understand not only does this violence affect the person, the victim, but it affects families, communities, just everybody involved with that person. So we're excited about it, but we really want the community to come out and support it so that they can understand what it is to walk a mile in her shoes. Because
unfortunately, this is still a crime of violence that still isn't talked about a lot. Women often suffer in silence.
That's exactly right, for many reasons. Shame, they don't think people sometimes believe them. They're embarrassed. So there are a multitude of reasons why people don't share, when they've been victimized. But again, this is a community event to raise that awareness so people won't be ashamed, and it's something that we need to begin to talk about.
Mm-hmm. And again, this is a way to turn this around so that men can understand what a woman goes through in a situation of domestic violence or sexual assault.
That's exactly right. And believe it or not, 1 out of 6 women are victimized each year or each day, and this needs to be recognized. A lot of folks do not recognize. So people may have family members, sisters, mothers that are victims and don't even know it. Mm-hmm. So it's just to bring awareness up.
And this is an event that goes on across the country.
It goes on internationally, actually. Mm-hmm. Frank Baird started this with a few men in 2001, and it has spread to an international level.
And you've got had a lot of men coming out last year. Talk about the event. What was it like?
It was awesome. It was challenging, as Colonel Yerby said, but very rewarding. Lots of men and women. We want women and children. We had people pushing strollers. We want everybody to be involved, but we want all of our men to be in these high-heel shoes.
Mm-hmm. To show them a little bit of what the pain of women go through, literally what the pain of women go through. You talked about this benefits the James House. Tell us a little bit about the James House.
The James House is a program that educates, advocates, and supports advocacy for people who are victims of domestic violence and sexual assault. So all of the funds that are donated, the registration fee, which is $10, will go directly to the James House.
Now, for this event, you're encouraging men to bring their own shoes.
Absolutely.
But you also will have some there if they don't have a shoe to wear.
Yes, and many men last year, to be sure that the shoes fit them, bought their own.
Oh, that's a good thing.
So-
Yeah, because a man who maybe wears a size 10, 11, 12 shoe, it's going to be hard to fit into a standard woman's shoe.
That's right.
And you're also taking donations of shoes.
Taking donations, anybody who has a shoe size 11 or above, we would love to have that shoe donated for this event. And we keep the shoes year to year. So we have a few, and we've collected a few. One place was from the Regenesis House. So everybody has been very excited to assist us with this endeavor.
That's wonderful. It's amazing you say you keep the shoes year to year. After a man walks a mile in high heels, I don't think it might not be
That's
able
right.
to be used again.
That's right.